See this website? It's modern, functions well, and actually looks great. Let me show you how to make a website just like that in under 10 minutes. Yes, that's possible. With Wix, creating a website that is completely unique is actually as easy as following this Wix site tutorial. So I love that Wix lets you start for free. You can do that by clicking the link in the description or by scanning this QR code. It's going to give you the biggest discount that there is in case you decide to stick around and get one of the premium Wix plans. All right, once you've clicked the link, just enter your email address, click on Start Now, and then set up your password, and that's it for registration. Next, just select who you're creating a website for and click on Chat with AI. Yes, there's an option to skip this, but let's use Wix AI to our advantage. Okay, it's time to describe your site. Let's build a site about something cozy like home plants. By the way, if you don't have a name for your site just yet, or just don't know how to answer any of the other questions, you can ask Wix AI for suggestions. That's much better than just skipping questions. It's also going to ask whether you want to add a store, a Wix blog, bookings, and so on. Just select what you need and then go to the dashboard and click on Design Site. Here you're going to have some options on how you can proceed. The first option is to select a template, but not all of them are going to work with your site theme. Another option is to design your site with Aria AI, which remembers all the details that you entered during Wix website creation and writes a prompt that you can edit. All right, let's go with Aria, as it's going to be the easiest way to get a unique starter site. Website generation takes a bit longer than it used to, but it still takes just a couple of minutes. Plus, you can see info on what's being built at any given moment, which is much better than just seeing a loading bar, which usually isn't even accurate time-wise. After your site is generated, you can preview it, change the colors, or just regenerate it completely if you want. But honestly, I like what I got. The design is clean and the site already looks pretty stunning, but with some editing, it's going to be even better. So let's get to it. All right, this is where things actually get fun. Wix's AI has already done a really solid job putting everything together, so you're probably going to notice that there isn't a huge amount that you need to fix right away. It's more about tweaking things to better match what you want and make the website truly yours. All right, if you want to change text, you can just click on it and then start typing, exactly like editing a document. And once you click on something, use the tab from the top of the page to customize it. Swapping images is just as simple. Just click the image and replace it with your own, or choose something else from the library. You can also play around with colors and other branding in the brand tab to better fit your style. But honestly, I don't think I can pick better ones than these. Adding or removing sections is also super simple. Just click on that plus button in between sections that are already there. To add new buttons, text, images, graphics, or more, just click that plus button in the top left corner and pick what you need. If you can't find anything or just don't know how to do something, you can always ask Aria. It can not only tell you where to find things, but edit the site for you as well. Aria can even make design changes. For example, I wanted the text below products to have better visibility. So I asked and it got fixed. But honestly, it did take a bit longer than I'd like for such a simple task. And on the other hand, it's kind of crazy that it can even do that at all. But hey, if you're not as lucky as I got and something doesn't look right to you, you can always undo it or restore a previous version. Just press the good old Control-Z or click undo right here. Besides, with backups and support available, there's very little chance that you're actually going to break anything, so you can experiment without worrying too much. Okay, I also wanted to change the logo of my Wix website, so I asked Aria to do that. It gave me options to either upload my own logo or use the Wix tool for logo making. Yes, it might not be as good as a professional designer, but hey, since it costs $0, why the hell not try it? All right, once you like how everything looks, it's time to publish. And before you do, you're gonna need to decide what kind of web address your site is gonna have. If you're still on the free plan, Wix is gonna publish your site using a subdomain. It works, but it's long, looks unprofessional, and it isn't something that you'd really wanna share if you're building a real brand. Plus, there's gonna be Wix branding ads all over it. A short custom domain with your brand name makes your site look way more professional, trustworthy, and far more memorable. Okay, this is where it's time to get serious and upgrade to a premium plan. and claim your free domain for a year. So to get the plan, go back to the dashboard and click on compare plans. With my deal from the description or via the QR code, you'll notice that the core plan is actually cheaper than Lite, while the business plan is also an amazing value, especially if you're running a store on your website. So once you get your plan, you can claim your domain. I recommend keeping it simple. Go for something short, easy to type, memorable, and aligned with your brand and audience. So once you've selected and connected your domain in Wix, set it as your primary address and hit publish. All right, congrats. Your site is now live, has no Wix branding on it, and has a professional URL. Okay, that's it for the basics. With Wix, creating a website is really easy, but if you need a little more than just the basics, let's quickly go over some more advanced tools and features inside the Wix website builder. All right, first up is the Wix App Market. This is where you can install extra functionality for your site, things like live chat, marketing tools, or even drop shipping integrations. If you're a beginner, you probably aren't going to need most of these right away, and some can get a little bit pricey, but it's great to know that these options are there as your site grows. If you want to start selling online, Wix business website tools make it really easy to turn your site into a full online store. Yes, we do already have a store on this website, but it wasn't the main focus. To have more options for your store, go to the My Business tab. You can add product pages, set up a checkout, accept payments, add apps for your store, and manage just about anything related to online selling. Okay, now every successful website needs a good search engine optimization. For SEO, Wix has a built-in setup wizard that helps you optimize your site with titles, descriptions, and keywords. There's even an AI setup option that walks you through everything step by step. And finally, email marketing. You can create and manage email campaigns directly inside Wix. They offer their own built-in tools, which are actually pretty solid and even free to start, but they do have some limitations. You can also connect to other email marketing platforms if you need more advanced features down the line. So there you have it. That's how to build a Wix website. For how extensive Wix Web Builder is, honestly, it's really simple to use. And with this Wix tutorial for beginners and the help of Aria, I'm sure you're not going to have much trouble. So just grab my discount from the description and create a Wix website today. All right, thanks for watching. See you around. Bye.